Thank you for tuning in today. We have a very special episode. Today is going to be on my Corvette. Modifications I've made, problems, some review of parts, things like that. But let me give you a couple of updates. Ethan's car is almost done. It's been sitting here for a while, so we're re-bleeding the lifters again. We did the alpha locks. We should be good. The radiator, the fan, it's not fitting properly, so we're gonna have to do some modifications here so the fan can fit. We're gonna put one forward and one behind here and just reverse the polarity so we can get advantage of both. But it's coming out pretty good. As you remember, this is a Zona 105 that he's running with Morrison fabrication kit. And these are the alpha locks. I love these. Never failed me before. They're awesome. So today, let's go over what I've done to the Corvette so far. Breaking in the clutch, I got a McLeod clutch in it. And main thing, let's go over the exhaust and what's in it and what we got. So thing number one is headers. This is the American Racing 2-inch runners to a 3-inch collector, and it fits okay, but I'm gonna go over what modifications I had to do to make it fit. I'm pretty sure this probably wouldn't happen if it was a 1.78, but I did have to modify some things. It wasn't really that bad. And the rest of the exhaust is this also has a 3-inch X pipe, also by American Racing, and then it has Borla Atak, also 3-inch. I'm gonna lift up the car and show you. So these actually look great. I really didn't have to modify anything in the back. They're pretty balanced, and you know, it wasn't a big deal getting them in. I tried to follow the instructions. Those are 3-inch pipes all throughout. I tried to follow the instructions by American Racing, but it really did not work. A couple of issues that I had, as you can see, this definitely touches the body. Mine's a base model, so it might be a little different. I also have to remove the cover for the starter to get it in, but I could put it back in now once you get this in, but I just left it off anyway. So as you can see, this part of the body and the chassis does touch. So I just pushed it out of the way like this. I'm gonna cover it with paint, and see, this one doesn't touch. Okay, if you can modify this before you actually do anything, that way you don't have to face it, but everything else fit right in. One of the issues that I had putting them in is because everything is 3-inch, this Borla, it says Z06, but I don't see any difference between the Z06 or any other model Borlas. So what we had to do, the instructions basically say that you got to put this on, and put the headers on and put this on, and then work your way forward. And that did not work for us. We ended up having to modify one of these lips to get it in. It's just such a tight fit. At first we thought that they gave us the wrong X pipe, because this would not go on. Like, this literally sat here, but after a lot of banging and this, that, it actually got in, and everything works fine. Okay, go ahead. All right, so start up, turn the pump on. The startup is great, it sounds great. The only thing is, like in the morning in the garage, because I do take it home, it's kind of loud. It shakes my house. It's not on the quiet side. So just go for a drive. Obviously this is in-cabin sound. It's not that bad. I don't really get any droning like I did with my other exhaust that I had on my previous C6. As you can see, it's on normal operation, it's fine. There's no issues. My clutch is a little harsh, but I did get some burble downshifting when it crackles and pops, and then one of my teammates was like, oh, you should enhance that because that's what people want. I wanted to see if I could, and I could. Now I think I overdid it. It's just kind of loud on every downshift, or if I shift up, I wait a little bit to shift up, it'll start popping. So overall, I'm very happy with this. The only thing is I would think that American Racing, they're famous and it's not cheap. They would do a little bit of fitment, because I did see it. I showed my fabricator, they're like, oh, we could just fix that. But then again, they're making these headers for, I think, all models. Some of the models have a different chassis. I do understand that, but it's not a big complaint. I'm just saying, like, maybe they should make two. But either way, my ultimate plan is to actually put the cams and supercharger. I got all the parts already, just being lazy about it. I was looking for a braking procedure for McLeod, and this is the XT or something, the one that holds that 1,000 plus 1,200 whatever, and they said 1,200 shifts. I mean, I get that. Your miles could be highway miles and it wouldn't matter, but 1,200 shifts, that's a lot. So again, the cruising, there is no droning really, but exhaust is just loud. Maybe it's just me, I'm old, but I don't know, or getting old. I do gotta tell you though, the looks, the material, the quality, it's good for, what I'm used to with these kind of cars. But my shop works on a lot of imports, Evos mainly. Those exhausts, these are way better quality and looks wise, welding material, everything, than the market stuff for this kind of thing. Also at the same time, I think there's more of them being made for LSs and various things. So these guys that are making these exhausts, these companies, they are, I think making triple, quadruple, if you just look at the number of cars that's being made with these engines, it's way higher than, you know, imports like that. But yeah, I'm going to keep progress on the Corvette, keep you guys updated on what's happening. Next step is after the break-in, I'm going to do cam swap, supercharger, and start tuning. Tuning again on these cars is elaborate. I know people in the field don't think so, but in reference to other cars, it is in a very rewarding way, meaning I have a lot more tables and things I can manipulate than I can with stock ECUs for other models and imports especially. And not to say that they're not complicated, but I'm just saying the strategy is very different. Yeah, that's the end of this show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping the comments coming. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.